Hi, welcome to another episode of Real Conversations. I'm your host, Nicole Jones,
And I'm Quana Terry.
and we would like to thank you guys for joining us here tonight on Real Conversations.
Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, Nicole, how are you tonight?
I'm great. Just taking it day by day. How about you?
Everything is great, thank God. You know, every day above ground is a good day. So, woohoo! That means I still have work to do. So,
Absolutely.
you know what I'm saying? So, it's a great, great day. So, what do we have to talk about tonight? I know we have a great show lined up, but I want to put that over on you. Let me know.
Okay, so we got this bizarre video that we came across. I'm not gonna say too much about it. I'm gonna let you guys look at it so y'all can, see what it is that we started smiling about it because it was just ridiculous. But let's go to that video. Let's go to that clip.
Mike, Mike, the police got me. The police got me. Hello? Hello? Mike, the police got me. The police got me. I got arrested. Some dude said he had a job for us. And he gave me a thing, told me to go in the bank, and next thing I know, the lady ran all this and they came and arrested us. They want to watch these buttons, I guess.
You can tell me off court tomorrow. Get a bond.
I'll get a bond tomorrow. I'll call you tomorrow. I'll get a bond tomorrow. Mike, the police got me. Mike, the police got me. Hello? Mike.
What is
I got
going
arrested.
on?
I'll get a
That's a
bond tomorrow.
bond.
I'll get a bond tomorrow. I'll get a bond tomorrow. I'll call you tomorrow. I'll get a bond 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 tomorrow. I'll call you tomorrow. I'll get a bond tomorrow. The police got me. 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 Some dude said he had a job for us. Mike. Hello? Mike. Huh? Mike.
Look at you. Hey. Oh shoot.
Man.
Okay. Next story. First of all, that was so cute. Shout outs to the Remix God Suede for that YouTube mix. That reminded, when I saw Elmo, it reminded me of the time when we were going through that whole thing with coronavirus, and
Yeah.
everyone was like, coronavirus. What? I love that video. That's what it reminded me of. But okay, bring me back. What happened? It didn't seem like Mike was involved in that.
No, so apparently you can see that this gentleman, he what's the proper way of saying it? It looked like he wasn't like a right. I don't want to say it incorrectly, but he's like a special needs individual.
Okay.
And it sounds like someone took him to the bank and asked him to go cash a check. He left his stuff in that person's car. When the bank basically alerted the cops because they knew he wasn't going to be able to take $34,000 out of his account, like this is a fraudulent activity, he got arrested. But the guy took off with his stuff, and he's like, he calls Mike because Mike is one of his friends, and Mike is asking him questions like, "Yo, like who's this guy?" He was like, "I don't know." One of Franklin's buddies or something like that.
Oh, sure. He was getting all the tea on the line.
He was like, he said he had a job for us. And he was like, what job? What's the job? And he was like, I don't know. So it just seemed like he went in this bank blindly, not knowing exactly what was going on. And because of his disabilities, it sounds like he used him as a scapegoat. That's what it sounds like.
That is so messed up on so many different levels. To use this guy who it seems that he does have some special needs, right? to use him as a scapegoat, like you are just a low down, just dirty mother sucker. Okay, because like, what are we doing? Why would you do that? And first of all, who is sending people into a bank to cash a check for $34,000?
Thank you.
And not expecting red flags to be raised. Well, I guess they did expect it because they sent him. He was the weakest link. Damn, that's messed up. But I know Mike was on the line. Like, okay, don't implicate me in this. I don't know nothing, but you could tell by the conversation, Mike didn't know. He was just like, so and so sent. What did he say? Who did he say sent him?
I think he's one of Franklin's friends.
Franklin's friend. Franklin. Oh, you know when Franklin saw this video, he was in there you know, Franklin was tight. Like, don't say my name. Now his name is everywhere. Franklin's Boys. Now you are part of this as well, and so was your boy, whoever that is. So, oh, that sucks though. That really, really sucks. Oh, poor guy.
Once they get Franklin, they're gonna get the boy.
Yeah. So that means that this guy is going down for something that he was unaware of. I'm hoping that he doesn't. I hope they realize he was special needs and didn't know. You know.
Because when I looked in the comments, somebody was like, clearly he was down with it. He knew what was going on. You know, so he's going to get what he deserved. But clearly he did not know. If you watch the whole video, clearly he did not know what was going on. Yeah. He did, in fact, do what was told of him. You know, and that's, I mean, if you know somebody with special needs, like, I'm not saying, look, Biz Markie has special needs. But look how far he went. But you can tell, you know, a little bit something was wrong with him, but he had a regular life. So I don't know. I guess it depends. But he looked like something was wrong, you know, by the way he speaks.
It just, this right here just has people around him that mean him no good. You know, it's a harsh lesson to learn. However, a lesson nonetheless, right? So hopefully they realize that, hopefully the people or the authorities realize that this wasn't something that of his doing that he actually knew about. You know what I'm saying? So man, that's messed up, child.
Yeah, because I said I hope that the judge, when he's presented in front of the judge actually shows him some grace because of his situation.
Yeah.
And the cop is the one that's holding the phone, telling him what to say. You know, let him know you get bond tomorrow. And he's like, I'm gonna call you tomorrow, Mike.
But he didn't know. Like, he didn't know, because any crook would be like, I know my rights. They'll be very quiet. They wouldn't be calling anyone, you know. So at least not on a cell phone in the car, you know. They will not know. So that,
and whose cell phone is he using?
Probably the cops. Then again, maybe they let him use his own cell phone. Let me call Mike. They're like, who the hell, Mike?
Right. That was crazy. I was like,
poor baby.
If they use the cop, they just got Mike's number.
Yeah, Franklin number's tight though. I know they tight. I can't wait to see what
we shouldn't have used that.
I can't wait enough the rest of that story says, child. That's insane. Anyway, well, hopefully that guy, he doesn't get a harsh sentence. I hope they, you know, realize that he was actually set up and manipulated into actually doing that. So hopefully they realize that and then drop the charges or find the people and give him a lesser sentence or something like that. So manipulation is real out here.
I hope he don't get no sentence because, I mean, clearly he didn't know. And if they just put him on the right path so he can understand the rights and wrongs of what things are, I think that'd be a better thing for him, because to put him in jail for something that clearly he knew nothing. He thought He thought he was helping his friend. That's what it looked like.
Right.
You know.
Yeah. I agree with that. You know, I definitely agree with that, because putting him in jail probably would not be the best place for him with his, you know, with the needs that he has. So
Because he doesn't look like a menace. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That sucks though. Manipulation, boy. It will get you all the time. Speaking of manipulation, you know, that particular gentleman was definitely manipulated by some people that he knew and probably loved, right? The same goes for other people that are out here. We see so many movies and things on social media about people talking about them being manipulated by lovers, by friends, you know, government entities, you know what I'm saying? And that is kind of like what we're going to talk about today. We are going to delve into emotional manipulation and also some of the characteristics behind it. So Nicole, take it away. It's that part is, you know, is when people, it's an abuse of power, because people feel like they have the upper hand, that they try to abuse that and they try to do things that will make things go in their favor, and that's just not right. You know, that's why I always talk about like just honesty, integrity, and actually treating people how you would want to be treated, because that stuff comes back on you in the long run, child. All right.
And we're not going to sit here and make it seem like we know exactly what's going on in their personal life, because we don't.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm not sitting here and making it seem like I can't stand Halle Bailey. We love her. We love what she does in the industry. Yeah. We're just saying, when it comes to Black women and Black men and these babies, allow your babies to have both parents. It is okay to coexist together to make sure your kids are one, you know, because when you sit there and separate, the only ones that's hurting is your children.
Absolutely. And you know, it is not, we're talking, we're not going to talk just race, you know, only one race, but we're going to talk about all of them. We want women and men of all races to actually do what's best for the child. But we direct it to African American men and women, because it's in our homes where there's a lot of division and discord, and a lot of abuse, whether emotionally or physically, or even verbally. And that's the word I was trying to get earlier. So we want to kind of hone in on that, you know, zoom in on that, because the percentages of our homes being broken and issues within relationships are astronomical. So we want to make sure that we are doing the best that we can do by our children, and of course by ourselves. So, you know, if you need assistance, you know, speak to someone, speak to a mental health professional. And I told you I have the domestic violence hotline down there. They actually send you over to different advocates and mental health counselors. And even there's another app called BetterHelp, another website called BetterHelp, which is a therapy website as well that you can go into to try to get some assistance with that. If you feel like you're being manipulated, or if you feel like you just want to talk to someone about your feelings, you might want to do that. Setting your boundaries, like I love these things here when they ask you or tell you what to do if you are being manipulated. I love these. By setting boundaries and establish clear limits on acceptable behavior in relationships, whether platonic or romantic. That's amazing. I love that, because it's something that you need. What do you think?